All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have tuned in to the Basement Tape Show. This is Nick Thomas along with Bootsy Hambone, and this is show number 255. We do have a great show tonight. We've got a very special guest in the basement. Dan from Hungry Sevens is in the basement with us tonight. Dan, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing really well. Thank you for having me tonight, guys.
All right, and I think we got things ironed out here, too. Bootsy, how are you doing tonight?
Well, I'm doing pretty good. There's a scary guy looking around the corner over there.
He's scaring me.
It's our man Steve dropping by. Steve from the morning show.
Oh, it's always good to see
I know.
Steve. And
Always good to see Steve.
you rarely see him in the basement with Nick and Bootsy, but when he is, man, it's a surprise. You know, it's always good. Hey, we're going to start out, you guys, with some great indie music tonight. We do play the best independent music on the radio. We're going to start you guys out with BK Gray from out of Carmichael, California, doing Elmo Bad Dog Blues. After that, Downside Up doing Lost Myself. They're out of Jeff City. And then Edward from out of Eugene, Oregon, doing The Wrong Place. So sit back, relax. You're in the basement with Nick and Bootsy. This is BK Gray doing Bad Dog Blues.
See him doing something foul on your front lawn. But don't get yourself all worked up. Just chill in my home, little bad dog. Bad dog, yeah, bad dog. He's a regular outlaw. Hell, must be a bad dog.
This is Eric Metz, and you're listening to the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy.
Hey, this is Gerald.
This is Casey Lee.
This is Jimmy Bad Boy.
Hey, we're from Untamed, and when we rock the house, we rock it with the Basement Tapes on K-Kid 92.9.
Inside the walls of my own house, why would I go out if I can wear my sweats where it's not loud? 'Cause I know I end up driving my drunk friends around, and I know I end up passed out, cast out in the crowd. All my boys are in the corner making fools of themselves. All the women know that they're imbeciles, so I'd rather stay indoors and watch a flick where it's warm. Yeah, I'd rather eat junk food under my own roof. Been there, done that, there's nothing more for me to prove. No girl at a bar could ever have my heart. It's gonna take a 10 out of 10, or a damn good friend for me to leave my home this weekend to say I've lived, I've loved, I've learned to no longer want part of the chase. Yeah, I get it, and that's great. They're at the age where they want their soulmate. They're at the bars drinking their lives away, and I say they're looking in the wrong place. Yeah, they're looking in the wrong place. Watch me rock and roll outside the walls of my own home, but outside the shows I never go to places I won't be alone. But why does everybody need somebody else to make them feel a little better about themselves? Why does everybody need some other place to make them feel like they're a part of the human race? Like my boys in the corner making fools of themselves. All the women know that they're imbeciles, so I'd rather stay indoors and watch a flick where it's warm. Yeah, I'd rather eat junk food under my own roof. Been there, done that, there's nothing more for me to prove. No girl at a bar could ever have my heart. It's gonna take a 10 out of 10, or a damn good friend for me to leave my home this weekend to say I've lived, I've loved, I've learned to no longer want part of the chase. Yeah, I get it, and that's great. They're at the age where they want their soulmate. They're at the bars drinking their lives away, and I say they're looking in the wrong place. Yeah, they were looking in the wrong place. I say they're looking in the wrong place. They're looking in the wrong
Out of Eugene, Oregon, that was Edward doing The Wrong Place. I like that stuff. That had a good sound to it. Before that, Downside Up from out of Jefferson City, Missouri, doing Lost Myself. And we started out with BK Gray doing Elmo Bad Dog Blues. I liked all of those, Bootsy. You're doing a great job picking stuff out this week.
Well, I generally like to play stuff that I like.
And you do, and it's fun, yeah. It's the Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy on K-Kid 92.9 FM, Salem, Rolla. We're having a great time in the basement tonight. Hope you guys are having a great weekend out there. It was beautiful weather. You should be on the patio barbecuing, listening to the Basement Tapes. You probably watched a little football today. had a good time, and now
Football, schmutball.
hey,
I don't watch no stinking football.
yeah, but a lot of people do, Bootsy. A lot of people love football.
I know a lot of people that love football.
Yeah, our neighbors, I mean, they're Rams fanatics.
Yes, they are.
You know, so, but, you know, Bootsy and I are musicians, so we focus on playing music, and it's hard to get the sports in there at the same time sometimes. A lot of musicians are great sports fans, though. You know, we just don't keep up with it as much as real sports fans do. We like to keep up with the indie music right here in the basement because we're bringing you the best in the world, because everybody's local to somewhere. We do have special guests in the basement tonight, Dan from Hungry Sevens, and we're going to be talking to him here in a little while. Dan, you hanging on with us, brother?
I'm having a great time, thank you.
All right, we're playing some good stuff. When Bootsy has outdone herself with the next set, we're going to do some Glass Rifle for you guys, a band out of Boston, Massachusetts, doing a tune called Paint the Walls. Then after that, Gene Cabby and the Secret Admirer Society doing a tune called Ride On. They're from out of Puerto Rico. And then from Grand Rapids, Michigan, a band called The Crane Wives doing a tune called I Ain't Done. Sit back, relax. You're in the basement with Nick and Bootsy. Crank this stuff up. You're going to like it. This is Glass Rifle doing Paint the Walls.
This is Chris Spirit Brown,
Christian Finch,
Taylor Cogdell, Marty Amon,
And we're to begin at 0. And you're listening to the Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy.
You can cry if you want to, leave your friends behind. After all, you may be forgiven. You can pray if you like to, it should help you understand all the fun you once were living. Now's your time to abide for, will it come to show at last? Happiness is step away. Right on to the place where your soul won't be denied. Right on somewhere else when I finally see you smile. Right on from your tears, I say always leave a trace. Right on, shed your fears, I never look back again. You can fight if you decide to. Live your own desires as long as you will permit it. You might get if you try to feel the end. Make amends for being considered. Now's the time to abide for. Here it come to show at last. Happiness will step away. Where your soul won't be denied. Right on somewhere else when I finally see you smile. Right on from your tears, I say always leave a trace. Right on, shed your fears, I never look back again. Oh, you hold the journey you say, all the joys we face today. Could be loving the left or wonder now how you gonna ride on, ride on, ride on from days gone by.
This is Colin Nash, and you're listening to the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy on K-Kid 92.9.
Oh, man. The Crane Wives from out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, right there. Doing a little I Ain't Done. And that's, we don't have banjo on the Basement Tapes very often, but that was some pretty cool stuff there. Before that, Gene Cabby and the Secret Admirer Society doing Right On, and we started out with Glass Rifle doing Paint the Walls. Good stuff right here in the basement. And we have a very special guest in the basement tonight. We finally get the Hungry Sevens. Dan, how you doing, brother?
I'm ready to rock and roll.
I'm telling you. So, what? I just have to ask you. Now, I know you've been playing guitar for a while. How long have you been? You've got a beautiful Martin guitar right there. And how long have you been playing? And what motivated you to get into the music business like you are?
Well, I've been playing 15, 17 years, something like that. I can't nail it down to a day, but grew up in a house where everybody played music, and kind of continuing that now at our house. That's
cool. And it's always good to have family playing around with music, and it's just a good setting, you know. I always say the family that plays together stays together, like that. Who were your biggest influences when you were growing up, and what's formed the kind of music that you write now?
Growing up, I was a rock and roll kid, lots of punk and heavy stuff, Metallica, that kind of stuff. I was more angry then, but I grew up in a house of bluegrass and old country, and so as I've kind of chilled out and discovered more traditional songwriters, I'm really into Bob Dylan, as is everybody, but Warren Zevon's really my main guy.
No kidding.
He is my favorite.
Have you read his book, I'll Sleep When I Die?
Oh, yes.
That's a fantastic book.
He lived a life unlike many.
Oh, so. No doubt about it. Knowing Jackson Browne was one of his best friends, and Lowell George from Little Feat was a good friend of his, too. He lived the rock and roll life. No doubt.
With no hesitation.
That's right. And he is sleeping now. I hope rest in peace. Yeah. But good stuff too, I love his last CD that he came out with, because he actually knew that he was dying while he recorded the CD.
Yeah, there's a certain amount of darkness you can only see from that precipice. I mean, that you can talk all day long about the end, but until you're there in the waning months, you're not going to be able to tell you the truth.
That's right. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. Well, tell us about your music and what you're doing. What kind of genre and stuff do you consider your original music to be?
I kind of jump all over the place depending on what instrumentation I'm going for. I mean, it all boils down to singer-songwriter folk music, but in the studio I can go wild with any kind of genre just to flex my equipment muscles mostly. I mean, in the end, a song can be presented any number of ways. It just matters what fits the lyrics and what fits my attitude at the time. So if you hear the studio versions of these songs, some of them actually go more towards like a kind of pop rock sound. Some of them go more heavy, but we're going to stick to the straight songwriter today.
All right. Well, that's cool. Well, let's get into a song for our listeners right now. Dan, with the Hungry Sevens, the first song that you want to do tonight for everybody is called Streetlight Lullaby. Tell us a little bit about how you wrote that song.
Yeah, this is one of the ones I spent more time on than most. I probably wrote it over the course of 18 months. It's originally written for the piano, but I've rearranged it for the guitar for today. But it's one that I saw, a pastiche of images from riding the city bus back in Kansas City on cold, snowy mornings and dark summer days. And I basically just, I've tried to put some of those images I've seen and some I've heard about from the town into kind of a painting of words.
That's, well, you know what? That's cool, because a lot of great songwriters do the same thing, like John Prine and stuff like that. They paint a story in their songs all the time and stuff. So sit back, relax. You're in the basement with Nick and Bootsy. This is Dan from Hungry Sevens. He's going to do a tune for you right now on his acoustic guitar right now called Streetlight Lullaby. Check this out.
The ashen night succumbed to her, the woman of a smoldering ember. Alone she lay despite the crowd, lit by lamps of amber. Staccato beats count to 3 upon a heart so tender. Struck her not unlike the night, lit by lamps of amber. The stars remain just out of reach, hung from iron timber. The scene is still a dimming place, lit by lamps of amber. To greet the sleep with open arms, the body ceased, remained her effigy laid atop the dark, lit by lamps of amber.
All right.
Thank you.
That was purty.
That was awesome.
I
Yeah.
like that.
And that's what we get for not doing a mic check before the show starts. But that was an awesome song, man. Beautiful.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. All right. So what else is going on with Hungry Sevens right now? You guys doing some gigs?
Well, you know, we're transported here from Kansas City about a year ago and played the Public House a couple of times up in Rolla. Played the Merle's Music open mic a couple of months ago.
That was fun,
Which
too.
is
It was
how
a
we met you.
Great time. Met a lot of great players from the area, but unfortunately, well, fortunately for me, but unfortunately for the career, just had twins. And so I'm mostly just playing guitar for the Twins these days.
Well, congratulations. That's cool, though. You know, the more you play for them, the more the music is going to influence them throughout their lives, too.
Definitely.
So you got two musicians that can start their own band.
Well, and we have another son, too, who's going to be 3 next month. So I've already got my entire punk band lined up for
Hey, let's hear it for the punk
2027.
band.
Like, we're ready to go.
Put those twins on bass and drums, and you got a band, man.
We're on our way.
That's cool. That's awesome. So, do you have any gigs lined up for the near future right now? Is the question.
No. Unfortunately,
Not right
with
now.
everything, I mean, we are 6 weeks into parenthood for these twins. So
Yeah.
I'm going to be a
Oh,
little booked up for the next 2 or 3 months. I mean, I spent 8 hours today with a baby on me. Like,
I
that
was going to
my
ask
day.
you, are your twins boy, girl, boy, boy, girl,
It's
girl?
a boy girl.
One of each.
Yeah,
All right.
Karina is the girl and Ambrose is the boy, and they are both adorable.
I'm sure they are. How old are they now?
6.5 weeks.
Oh, not old at all.
No,
BBs,
I'm
little
brand new.
BBs.
I am not sleeping much.
I
but
don't guess
I
you
bet you
are.
are.
Totally worth it.
Karina is my favorite girl name because of the song by the Grateful Dead, Karina.
See,
Have
and
you-
I'm a Dylan guy, so I actually picked her name based on Karina off of the Freewheeling Bob Dylan.
Oh, that's an older song than the song by the Grateful Dead because Taj Mahal did that song.
Oh, yeah?
We saw him do that song with the Rolling Stones in St. Louis one concert. Yeah, good stuff. Karina.
Unfortunately, there's a Karina from before Dylan that I wasn't aware of that's like a 50s pop song. So my mom, every time we mention Karina sings this horrible 50s pop song instead. And
Okay, so now we know where Karina came from. Where did Ambrose come from?
I'm a huge fan of Ambrose Bierce, the author from like the Civil War era up through like
Okay.
the
Oh, yeah,
1920s.
yeah.
All right.
Walked off into the Mexican sunset chasing after Pancho Villa. I mean,
Nice.
75 years old, why not?
That's cool.
So-
That's very cool.
Yeah, he's my favorite author. And my son, he's got that kind of scowly look as a little baby. He's got that brow that makes me think that I picked the right name for him.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, you want to do some more music?
Yeah, absolutely. This next one's called Mockingbird. She was just a mockingbird, singing a sweet song to the world. Never from her breast unfurled a single phrase of hate or scorn. So tell me why please tell me why. She was just a butterfly, bringing a beauty from that sky. Never before had such a sight ever formed of reflected light. So tell me why. Please tell me why. She was just a mockingbird, singing a sweet song to the world. Never from her breast unfurled a single phrase of hate or scorn. Please tell me why. Please tell me why. Thank you.
That's Dan right there from Hungry Sevens in the basement with Nick and Bootsy tonight. That was a fantastic song, man. That's my favorite song of the week right now already.
Hey, thank you.
All right. So give us a rundown. Is there any place on the internet where people can go and check out some of your music?
Sure. The easiest place to find me is probably Google. Just look up The Hungry Sevens. Just spell the whole thing out, 3 separate words. I've got a Facebook page under the same name, facebook.com/The Hungry Sevens, and a SoundCloud page with my most recent stuff, including a radio appearance I did a couple of weeks ago. SoundCloud.com/The Hungry Sevens.
I love SoundCloud too. I put
it's
a
so
lot of my
convenient.
stuff on there too, and you know it's so easy to work with. And if you're a musician out there and you want to put some of your stuff on the internet, SoundCloud is definitely a good place to check out.
Absolutely, I highly recommend them.
So what are some of the other songs that you can hear by the Hungry Sevens on SoundCloud?
Well, I've got the studio version of Streetlight Lullaby. I've got one called Goombas and Shrooms, which is about Super Mario Brothers. Right, what you know, right? Child of the 80s and early 90s, so of course. And then I've got one on there called The Boy with Fire in His Eyes, which is kind of it's another pastiche of 3 or 4 people I know who faced with life's challenges, didn't quite overcome. And I tried to honor a couple of them in a song. So,
Well, check out the Hungry Sevens on SoundCloud and Facebook too. And check them out. That's
and
a good
YouTube.
stuff.
There's a ton of old stuff on there that's been up. I mean, I've been playing under this name for gosh darn near 8 years. So there's plenty of stuff on there, including some more topical songs from some more issue-based stuff.
Well, as a musician, I'm curious to know, you came from the Kansas City area here to Rolla, right?
Yes, I did.
How did you locate other musicians, and how did you become part of the Rolla music scene?
Actually, I owe a lot of it to Merle's.
That doesn't surprise me.
As soon as I moved here, that was the beacon for me because, I mean, you don't find a shop that great in Kansas City even most of the time, but they've been great. Everybody there takes care of me, and they're good folks. And so through them, I've networked with a few churches, and then, of course, the open mic, got to know the indie scene a little bit. So thank goodness for Merle's.
That's cool.
Speaking of Merle's,
Yes.
do you know that yesterday Jason Adams became a married man?
That's correct. Wow.
And do you know that Dustin Woody joined husband and wife?
He was the
officiant. What do you call that now?
Reverend.
Yeah, the Reverend Dustin Woody.
He was the
if
preacher.
you can imagine that. But you know what? Jason Adams is he's a Merle's employee just to the very bitter end, because we saw the Merle's Riff of the Week dated yesterday, which was the day that Jason got married. But I guess he still had time to record a Riff of the Week.
Yeah. And
Congratulations, Jason.
Yeah. Congratulations, Jason. I mean, I tell you what, a man that goes into work in the morning and then takes off in the afternoon to get married, he is one dedicated dude.
Do you really think he did that?
I don't know.
He's a heck of a guitar tech, that's for sure. He's built me a couple
sure
of custom
is.
jobs.
Oh yeah, he's
the
a
man knows
great
what he's
guitar
doing.
player.
He's a great teacher.
Yes, he is.
He does a really good job of Merle's Riff of the Week.
He's a musician's musician.
Yes.
That's right. All right.
One of those seasoned.
Seasoned. Yeah, I like seasoned musicians. Yeah, that's cool. All right. We got one more song that Dan from Hungry Sevens is going to do for us tonight. Tell us a little bit about it, man.
Yeah, well, a couple of years ago, I spent nearly $1,000, and a buddy of mine and I flew out to Pittsburgh to be extras in the Batman movie they were making. So
cool.
If you freeze The Dark Knight Rises in a high enough resolution, on the Blu-ray, but not on the streaming one, they cut us out. But you can find me, a little speck in the background, cheering on those Gotham Knights before we all get blown up by Bane.
Oh, wow.
But during the course of that trip, we basically just spent 4 days with no obligations, no map, a rental car, and we basically just walked around downtown Pittsburgh on foot looking for Batman sightings in different places they were shooting the movie. Absolute freedom. Nothing was holding us back. And then we came back, and I went back to work, and I took care of the dogs. And it was just like I went from the highest high to the lowest of lows, because I realized that I'm never going to do that again. I mean, that's as free as I'm ever going to be, and now it's just all back to work. And so it's just how I was feeling at the time, being the responsible one rather than being the guy that actually has mostly just fun.
So the song name "Mourn for the Responsible" came out of that.
Yeah, I was really feeling the lack of freedom at the moment, thanks to those darn dogs.
How many darn dogs?
We had 2 when we were in Kansas City, 2 beagles. Very high maintenance.
Are they?
Ugh.
But they're just like part of the family.
I prefer kids. Kids turn into people. Dogs just dog all the time.
Do you have any dogs now?
No. In
just
town,
kids
we
now,
just
right?
got just kids. We upgraded, so the kids will play
That's
guitar
cool.
someday. So it's all good.
That's true.
Yeah, dogs can't do that. Yeah, that's right.
I've seen them play piano on YouTube.
Really?
That had to be real, right? I saw it on the
Yeah,
internet.
you saw it on YouTube. You saw it on the internet. It had to be real.
I seen them talk all the time. Okay, hey, sit back, relax here in the basement with Nick and Bootsy. This is Hungry Sevens doing a tune called "Mourn for the Responsible."
Once upon a time I felt I had control of life's direction, and never was I ever made to feel it was not perfection. But decisions were mine to make from the moment I was awake. Once upon a time I didn't think of all the consequences. Did just what I wanted and I didn't ask for permission. Left alone to decide my fate, my shoulders free of weight. Dined on freedom years ago, but lately I've just been starving. But after a weekend binge, had to give it up again. So once again I get to tend only to my obligations, alone to decide my fate, my home and free of weight. And once upon a time I was living without discretion. Never would you ever find me seeking any type of correction. A ship adrift at sea, every question was asked by me. Dined on freedom years ago, but lately I've just been starving. But after a weekend binge, had to give it all up again. So once again I get to tend only to my obligation. My time is not mine to spend, I'm running out again. Thanks a lot, guys.
You know, that song does kind of have that sad tinge to it.
That minor chord. That minor
that
key
mourning
is
sound.
just, kind of beats you over the head with the idea.
I love minor chords, though. Minor chords are always fun to play because they do have that different sullen sound to them, you know. I like that. You are tuned in to the Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy. We have special guests in the basement tonight, Hungry Sevens. Dan, it was a pleasure having you in the basement tonight, man. That is some good stuff.
Hey, I really appreciate it. I can come back anytime.
Oh, well, we will. You know, once you've been in the basement, you're part of the family now, so you got to come back, man.
All right.
All right, that sounds great. Before we let you get out of here, we always like to let everybody put a big shout-out to whoever you want to. So you need to put a big shout-out to whoever you want to right now.
Okay, well, I'll do a couple of nerdy guitar shout-outs if you don't mind. Wampler Pedals in Indiana. I want to thank you guys for all your support and for letting me kind of throw my opinions at you, whether or not they ever stick. And Port City Amps in Port City, North Carolina. I want to thank them very much. And I want to thank my wife for watching the babies while I'm here. Much appreciated. And, of course, the fans of the Basement Tapes and the fans of me, the 2 or 3 of you out there.
Well, man, it was fantastic you having you in, man, because that was fun. That was a lot of I really appreciate you letting me play the cajon along with you.
I appreciate the accompaniment. You did real well.
Well, thank you.
So, Dan, you said you've been playing how long now?
If I were to, I started when I was 11, so 18 years.
So you're somewhat of a seasoned musician, and you've had different experiences along the way. As one of those seasoned musicians, do you have any words of wisdom for the youngins just getting started out?
no matter what you think as a young kid, power chords are not enough. You got to learn all the chords, at least the real ones, because you're never going to be able to accompany yourself with just power chords. And as a kid, I remember telling my dad, who's a very good guitar player, I don't need to learn those real majors and minors. If I just play these 3 notes here, I can make any chord on the guitar. And I was right. But you'd need a bass guitar and drums to accompany you. And I found it is much easier to rely on yourself and carry an acoustic guitar and be your own band rather than rely on 4, 5, 6 other people and schedules to make music.
That's some good advice.
That's some wise words.
That's awesome, man. Well, we appreciate you coming in, and we'll definitely have you back.
I appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you.
But don't run away because we're not done with you yet.
Oh, no.
Okay. But right now, Bootsy has got a couple of them she's picked out for tonight. We're going to start out the next set with Mick Bird from out of Vienna, Missouri, doing Stoplight. And then David Dernley from out of Columbia, Missouri, doing Riverman. Sit back, relax. You are in the basement with Nick and Bootsy. This is Mick Bird doing Stoplight.
Another small town Friday night. It's nothing to do with no friends inside. He was cruising the road, surveying the scene. She just got off work at the Dairy Queen. Must have been fate that a car broke down at the only stoplight in town. His family wasn't the best in the neighborhood. Everybody thought she was an angel and he was no good. She didn't have a choice, her car wouldn't move. She knew the mama would not approve. She just lived a few blocks down from the only stoplight in town. Saturday night, they'll never forget. Her house was on the right, but they turned left when they write their love story. The first chapter we show how two hearts met at that spot in the road. Lucky man, beautiful wife, 3 kids, and a barbecue stand. They do it all themselves to cut the cost. He grills her meat and she makes the sauce. They've got the finest place around, the only stoplight in town. The only stoplight in town. The only stoplight in town.
This is Dave.
And Dino.
And the Roadkill Orchestra. And you're listening to The Basement Tape Show
with Nick and Bootsy.
Woohoo! Yeah! All right.
outdated boat, trying to go upstream, and she's trying to stay afloat. Push against the north wind, snow begins to fly. Ice out on the railings, looks like wings taking to fly. I'm out here on the river, 'cause I ran away from land. Square rooms and solid roots proved more than I could stand. Came out here to be a riverman. I came up from the south, so I brought this on myself. Swamps may carry fever, but you'll never freeze to death. Know the spring will find me with a sandbar for my home. All that's left of winter is a notebook full of poems. I'm out here on the river, 'cause I ran away from land. Square rooms and solid roots proved more than I could stand. Came out here to be a riverman. Some men crave a castle and a mark upon the land. My castle floats most days, and my clothes are secondhand. My sentence is a lifetime, and I ask for no parole. The days are bleeding from me, and down the stream they flow. I'm out here on the river, 'cause I ran away from land. Square rooms and solid roots proved more than I could stand. Came out here to be a riverman. Guess I'm gonna be a riverman.
David Durnley right there doing Riverman from out of Columbia, Missouri. He's, I think he was voted the best vocalist for that kind of music in Columbia, Missouri one year.
He was nominated, I know.
Yeah, well, I'd vote for him. And before that, Mick Bird doing Stoplight right here from Vienna, Missouri. Good stuff right here in the basement. Hey, it's time to wish some people a very happy birthday. And every week, you know, we like to wish people happy birthday that's having a birthday this week. So I have got a huge list. Man, I'm telling you what, this is a long list real quick, so I'm just going to go through all the names as fast as I can. Christiana from the Christiana team is having a birthday today. Happy birthday to her. Bruce Muma, happy birthday. Felisa Andrews is having a birthday today. Coming up this week, Dallas Clemens is having a birthday this week, and Dustin Clemens, twins right there, they're having a birthday this week. Happy birthday to you guys. Randy Johnson is having a birthday this week. Happy birthday, Randy. Let's see, Christina Stratman. Now, she's got a heck of a guitar player for her husband, too. Happy birthday to Christine. Colleen Nelson's having a birthday this week. Casey Thurston, happy birthday. Bill Wood, happy birthday. Ron Mitchell and Ron Marshall, happy birthday. Janet Matthews, happy birthday to Janet this week. Beth Miles, happy birthday. Wesley Wilfong, happy birthday. Grant Barnum is having a birthday this week. Michael Beasley happy birthday. Dmitry Alexandrov, happy birthday. Vicky Zimmerman, happy birthday this week.
Vicky Zimmerman's got one heck of a bass player for a son.
Yes, she does. He is the bass player for the Many Colored Death out of Columbia. Jana Ward, happy birthday. Noel Seibel, happy birthday. Leon Bays, happy birthday. And Randy Butler. And, of course, Mr.
Tom Juno.
Happy birthday to Tom this week, too. Do you have any more to
I
add?
do. I would like to add a happy birthday to my friend Tron Sherman.
All
Tron. Oh, we have guests in the studio. Levan Gwynn said he's got a friend who has a birthday this week.
Rick
Gellert's got
Are
a
you
birthday
kidding me?
this week.
Rick, you didn't put your birthday on Facebook?
Well, actually, if it was the day before yesterday, we probably said happy birthday to him last
week. That's
so we're going
right.
to say it 2 weeks in a row. Happy birthday, Rick!
Okay. And and if you're having a birthday this week and we didn't say your name, we want to wish you a happy birthday this week as well. This is for you guys. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to you. All right, happy birthday to you guys out there.
birthday. Happy birthday.
That was Nick Thomas with Dave and Dino and the Roadkill Orchestra.
That was fun having them in the basement.
It's fun having anybody with a name like Dave and Dino and the Roadkill Orchestra around.
Good stuff right there. It's time for Nick's Picks right now. And for this week, I always like to pick somebody that you guys don't normally get to hear on the radio. Of course, that's everything on the Basement Tape Show. We just bring you the best and coolest music that the whole world has to offer. But tonight I've picked out a couple of John Prine songs, actually, plus some. This is going over the top tonight. But the first song is Spanish Pipe Dream by John Prine off of his DVD, the 54th Street. They were in New York, I guess, and they recorded on 54th Street up there at some club. And this is the first song they started out with. And you can see Nick and Bootsy playing this song whenever we play out, too. It's one of our favorite songs to play. Spanish Pipe Dream is the name of it, but everybody knows it by Blow Up Your TV. And then after that, I'm going to do a song that John Prine wrote called Angel from Montgomery, and play it by Tedeschi Trucks Band. And they're going to fade that into Sugaree by the Grateful Dead. So this is Nick's Picks for the week. John Prine doing Spanish Pipe Dream.
She was a little-headed dancer on the road to alcohol, and I was just a soldier on my way to Montreal. Well, she pressed her chest against me about the time the jukebox broke. Yeah, she gave me a peck on the back of the neck. These are the words she spoke. Blow up your TV, throw away your paper, go to the country, build you a home, plant a little garden, eat a lot of pizza, try to find Jesus on your own. Well, I sat there at the table and acted real naive. But knew that top of slave had something up her sleeve. Well, she danced around the barroom and she did the hoochie coo. Yeah, she sang her song all night long, telling me what to do. Blow up the TV, throw away your paper, go to the country, build you a home, plant a little garden, eat a lot of pizza, try to find Jesus on your own. Young and hungry and about to leave that place. Oh, and just as I was leaving, well, she looked me in the face. I said, you must know the answer. She said, no, but I'll give it a try. And this very day we've been living our way. Here is the reason why. We blew up my teeth, blew our plate, went to the country, built us a home. We had a lot of children, fed them on peaches. They all found Jesus on their own, everywhere.
Hey, this is Jason Wilbur, singer-songwriter and guitar player for John Prine. You're listening to the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy.
say. I can hear all the buzzing, but oh, I ain't to nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, they have nothing to say? Make me an angel with flags from Montgomery. Make me a postcard from rodeo. Just give me one thing I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a always a goal. When they come to take you down, when they bring out working around, just one thing that when I ask you, just don't tell them that's love me. Shake it, sugar me. Shake it, sugar me. Take it, sugar me. Just don't tell them that you love me. Believing in this living is a hard ways to go. Believe, 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 believe it. Oh, it can be so hard. To believe in this living is just a hard ways to go.
This is Dan with the Hungry Sevens, and you're listening to the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy. Yeah!
And that was Nick's picks for the week, John Prine's songs right there. We started out with Spanish Pipe Dream, and that was Tedeschi Trucks Band doing Angel from Montgomery and Sugar Ree right there. Good stuff in the basement. We hope you guys are having a great evening out there. Maybe you watched a little football today. That's back in the football season. You know how that goes. Having a good time. But we want to tell everybody we are brought to you by Merle's Music right here in the basement. The coolest little music store in all of the United States. No matter what side of the Mississippi River you're on. And you go in there, You walk up to the counter. You tell them Bootsy sent you. And guess what? They're going to get a big smile on their face, and they're going to take care of anything you need.
Now, I have to make a disclaimer here. Merle's Music is going to take care of whatever you need, whether you mention Bootsy or not. It's just, I get a real thrill when you go in there and say, Bootsy sent me.
Okay, so do that anyway. Have a good time. That's right. And go in and pick up a new guitar or pick up some strings for your existing guitar, pick up some drumsticks, whatever. They've got it all.
Hey, and like our special guest Dan said, Merle's Music was a really great place for him to go as somebody new in town to find out where all the musicians are.
That's right. It's a great place to hook up with other musicians. It is. We've done it before. Bootsy and I have done it ourselves.
Oh yeah.
Down at the Customer Appreciation Day. That's where
That's
we
how
met
we met
Dan.
Dan.
And that's where we met the.
That's where Bootsy got together with her friends Kathy and Laura and became the Chick Band.
And what's the name of your band?
Caboodle.
Why Caboodle?
C-A for Kathy, Boot for guess who,
Bootsy.
and apostrophe L for Laura.
All right.
So we are Caboodle.
And you guys are going to be playing live coming up pretty
Yes,
soon, aren't you?
we are. We are going to be playing live October the 10th for the Heroes Festival at the Cuba VFW.
Which is a benefit.
Which is a benefit for the VFW and for the Elizabeth Dole Foundation, which provides support for the families of soldiers.
That's cool. And I can't wait to see you guys play either.
Oh, you've already seen us play.
Well, I know, but I want to see you in front of an audience.
Yeah, well, we're kind of nervous about that.
It'll be good. It'll all be good.
Hey, what's that Jason Adams playing for Merle's Riff of the Week this week?
Hey, this week Jason has got a new riff of the week. It's AC/DC Back in Black. And all you got to do is go to Merle's Music on Facebook and check out Jason. And he's going to show you exactly how to play the riffs from AC/DC's Back in Black. All you have to do is turn your phone video on and film yourself doing the riff just like Jason does it, because he's going to show you exactly how to do it. You send it to Merle's Music on Facebook. Right from your phone, and you get entered into a drawing to get 15% off of anything in the store.
And if you go there right now, you will be able to see Bat Dan. Our special guest tonight has already submitted his rendition of the AC/DC Riff of the Week. How do you do it? I mean, do you use your phone, or what method do you use to submit your riffs?
I usually have my wife videotape me with my phone. Very high-tech stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
like
works.
Me. It does. It works. It's great stuff, The technology we have today is fantastic, and you can just film yourself doing a song right on your phone and send it to YouTube, send it to your friends, whatever you want to do. It's pretty cool right there. Okay. Well, what's up next, Bootsy?
More good songs.
It is. This is some good stuff. We have got some stuff lined up for you right now you are not going to believe. If your amplifier goes from 1 to 10, you're going to want to turn this up to 11, because we got Dead Bed Bad lined up right now doing a brand new song called Long Day off their new CD. They're from out of Columbia, Missouri / Los Angeles, California. After that, the Fare Thee Wells, one of our favorite punk bands.
They're not a punk band, my
You wouldn't
goodness.
say?
No.
Well,
I played this especially for Levan.
Oh.
Because Levan likes the Fare Thee Wells. I do too, but this song is especially for Levan.
Well, I always like.
And Levan doesn't do punk.
Okay.
It's bluegrassy type stuff.
Well, I like
but
it.
it's not really bluegrass.
It could be bluegrass punk.
No.
Anyway, the name of the song is Summer Song, and it only fitting because it's the end of the summer right now. It is starting to get cooler outside, so you're going to like that one. And then after that, Highland Drive, a band out of Sudbury, Ontario, Canada, doing a song called Come On Girl. So, man, like I just said before, if your amplifier goes from 1 to 10, Turn this up to 11. You're going to love this stuff. This is Dead Bed Bad doing Long Day.
Leaving Missouri, never coming back. Got my life in a backpack. Ooh. Said goodbye to everyone. No one cared, so it's time I run. Just not my scene. The past never lasts, the future is new. The present isn't pleasant when you tumble downhill. When you're falling down. Sunrise burning the town. The devil's finally come to take me down. Goodbye, Louie, goodbye, love. It's too bad we fit together like a glove. Feel like a glove. Tear-soaked red eyes, only 1,700 miles to go. Running from the sunrise, with the tear-soaked red eyes, only 1,700 miles to go. It's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a very long way. This is Jack
and Lexi
with Dead Bed Bad, and you're listening to the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy. Jump in the deep and that full moonlight, I know
Hey, this is Mike Grosshandler out of Albany, New York, and you're listening to the Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy. Support local music, and remember, everyone is local to somewhere.
Girl, look up at the sky. And girl, look way up high. And girl, look out to the west. And watch that skyline go to rest. I know you said it long ago. I was scared to let this go. Let's leave it all and start again. That's all I need is you, my friend. Come on, girl, let's make like fools, sell it all, break them. And come on, girl, let's make like fools, sell it all, and break them. Break them. Home is home, yeah, I know. And I'm still scared to let this go. Let's bet it all and take a chance. And dance on through when you first dance. Come on, girl, let's make like fools, sell it all, break them. Come on, girl, let's make like fools, sell it all, break them. Come on, girl, let's make like fools, sell it all, break them. Come on, girl, let's make like fools, sell it all.
All right. The good stuff here in the basement. Highland Drive right there. Come on, girl. Before that, that punk band, the Fairly Wells.
Banjo punk.
I love that stuff, too. Doing the summer song. And before that, Dead Bed Bad doing Long Day. Good stuff right here in the basement. We want to remind everybody to always listen to the Living Room Chair Show on Saturday. With Dusty. Man, he plays the coolest jam band tunes that you have ever heard. So always tune in to Dusty and give him a call sometime and request something. He always takes requests.
Yes, he does.
And he loves when you call him, especially when he's on the air. No, I'm not. I'm just kidding.
Well, luckily, though, Dusty plays more music than he talks. He is definitely one of these that if he's going to be talking to you, he's going to be telling you all about the artist or the band that you're getting ready to hear, the history of the song or something like that. So you hear lots of music with Dusty.
And you learn stuff. And,
Oh, yeah.
And he does play the best jam bands stuff you've ever heard. And then the morning show, from Monday through Friday with Jesse, Stan, and Steve.
They're just goofy.
Well, you got
They're
to
morning show people.
You got to have the morning goofy show.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. They got the backwards song of the day, and they give away really cool stuff, especially.
So that's why they get the most phone calls.
Well, yeah. They're giving away actually a chance to win the opportunity to go see Pure Prairie League down in Steelville. At Wildwood Springs.
We saw them there once, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
And it was an awesome show.
One of the best shows I've ever seen. It was just three guys, an acoustic bass and two acoustic guitars. The original dudes on the bass and the guitar from Pure Prairie League. And when they did Amy, it was just perfect. I'll never forget that. Okay, and check that out also. You're with the Basement Tapes, Nick and Bootsy, and we just got a couple of more tunes for you guys tonight. The first one here is Fox Street Band from out of Denver, Colorado. And they're going to do a tune for you called Baby Don't Fight It. And then we're going to play a Nick Thomas song for you, a tune that I wrote. And we played this tune on the PA system. Bootsy and I DJ'd a wedding reception.
Congratulations, Jennifer.
Yes.
Jennifer and Sean.
Yes. And we had a great time. And we played this tune by me on the PA last night at the reception. And we had quite a few people say, man, that's a great tune. It's kind of catchy. So I thought I'd play it for you guys tonight. It's called Saturday Night. Even though it's Sunday night, it's we're going to go back to Saturday night anyway. So you guys have a great evening out there. Thank you for listening and tuning in to the Basement Tape Show. We always have a good time bringing you guys the best indie music in the world because everybody's local to somewhere. This is the Fox Street Band doing Baby Don't Fight It.
Trying to use me. I let you slip my powder, let you chill for half an hour. Come on, baby girl, why you acting so sour? Oh, now baby, don't fight it. Baby, don't fight it. Baby, don't fight it. Baby, don't fight it. I know you think you got a lot going on, but you ain't got nothing, no. There's no mistake about it. Every time I try to take you out, you're gonna make a fuss about nothing now. Oh, we heading down that road. I might be moving a little slow. Nobody gonna tell you which way your wind's gonna blow. Oh, now baby, don't fight it. Baby, don't fight it. Baby, don't fight it. Baby, don't fight it.
Saturday night. I said, hey, Saturday night. I said, hey, Saturday night. I said, one more Saturday night. I've been working hard all week long. Wanna get out of here and have some fun. Got $100 bill and a bottle of wine. Gonna party till the sun gonna shine. I said, hey, Saturday night. 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 I said, almost Saturday night. That's what I'm talking about. My favorite bar. Gonna sing a little blues and play my guitar. Gonna little crazy on a Saturday night. You know I hope no screwball tries to start a fight. Gonna crank up the jukebox and dance and shout. Rock around the clock, that's what I'm talking about. I said, hey, Saturday night.